And here's what I'm expecting over the next upcoming couple of days for your Friday and your weekend weather. Well, a rainy pattern that we've been dealing with over the last many days has come to an end. As you've noticed, obviously, if you went outside and there's really not any rain across Southwest Florida, and there's two main reasons for that. Well, one main reason, two main words: Sahara dust draped across each and every county, not just Southwest Florida, but for the entirety of the Sunshine State, kind of draped and engulfed within this large plume of Saharan dust, and it's likely going to kind of hang around our area through your tomorrow into the weekend, both Saturday into Sunday, and then come Sunday night, Monday, and then into early Tuesday, the dust will gradually lift to the north, and then that will allow and open up the gates for some scattered showers and storms to return to the area. So limited chances for rain for the remainder of your today. That'll continue for your Friday, your Saturday, and Sunday, and then notice those rain chances likely increase come Monday through the majority of next week. Now, despite the fact that we had this insane rain event over the last 72 plus hours, this was last week's drought conditions. This is the updated drought monitor map that was updated earlier this morning. We are still dealing with some level 4 extreme drought concerns, especially across our coastal community. So hopefully we can chip away at this over the next 5 to 7 days. Not likely going to see any improvements over the next 2 to 3 days, but once the dust leaves, scattered storms, you betcha, they will certainly return. But as of right now, thanks to the dirty, dusty, dry air aloft, that has basically just suffocated any sort of opportunity for showers across the area. The possibility of 1 or 2 little blips of blue in our inland zones can't be ruled out, but I expect most of us to stay dry. All of us are hot and humid down here at the surface, upper 80s and lower 90s. Despite the fact that we're dry aloft, our humidity values are still high, currently in the lower to mid 70s, and that is currently making the feel-like numbers outside in the upper 90s to low 100s. So area-wide, we're 87 in Lake Placid, Palmdale, LaBelle really seems to be the happy number. We're 90 in Port Charlotte and 89 degrees out the door in Punta Gorda. But once again, when you factor in dew points in the low to mid 70s, it's currently feeling 100 in Ave Maria, 101 in Golden Gate, feeling like 104. Y'all doing okay? Matt, I hope you're watching. Hope you guys are doing good. Feeling like 104 degrees. A partly cloudy, mild, and dry start for your Friday morning. Temperatures area-wide, bottoming out in the lower to mid-70s. Let's quarterback you through your Friday forecast. We will start dry under a mix of mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, but it's not going to be a lovely shade of blue with the addition of that Saharan dust that's going to be remain draped across the area. It's going to be a hot way to end off the work week, as those highs, as you just saw, likely hit the low to mid 90s. So Friday morning, we are dry. Friday early afternoon, we are dry. A couple of isolated storms may try to bubble up in our inland zones, but I am really not anticipating much. So it's going to be a great beach and pool day. Just remember, the Saharan dust will remain elevated. So anybody with sensitive respiratory concerns, the elderly, the young, you all may have some scratchy throats and maybe some watery eyes over the next couple of days, but everyone will stay warm for the foreseeable future. So isolated storms possible in our inland zones, and that's only at a 20% chance, and then we'll likely do it all over again to start the upcoming weekend, where we start dry Saturday morning. A couple of isolated storms develop in our inland areas, but all in all, area-wide, most of us will stay dry over the next couple of days. We'll all stay hot and toasty as temps stay in the low to mid-90s, and then scattered storms expected to return to the area Monday through the majority of next week.
Well, if you love the weather, we have an exciting opportunity for you to volunteer as a WINK weather watcher. You'll be the eyes and ears here in Southwest Florida, no matter what type of weather is headed our way.
If you're interested in this opportunity, the first training session takes place Wednesday night, June 18th, 5:30 to 7:30 at FSW inside Building U. You can sign up online at winknews.com. You can also read there what it takes to become a WINK weather watcher.
We really need you to help us out here on our team, because it's really valuable to get those observations from people in all the different communities around Southwest Florida.
Exactly, especially in our inland zones. We're expecting and hoping to have boots on the ground from as far north as Sebring and the Lake Placid to as far south as Everglades City and the Chokoloskee area. So as Chris had mentioned, you can just go online, check out the tab. There's training sessions, but don't worry, there's no homework or anything. So just make sure that you kind of get updated, but it's a really great program. You can send us lovely pictures of sunrises and sunsets, and obviously rain totals for the day with the rain gauge that we'll send you. And obviously we can also get your name and your picture up on the television, and you can become an official WINK weather watcher.
Yeah, join the team.
Absolutely.